Welcome back, garden lovers, to another enchanting episode on the Daco channel, your cozy corner for home gardening inspiration. Today, we're diving into a whimsical world where forgotten teacups and vintage pots find new life in your garden oasis. Get ready to add charm, creativity, and a sprinkle of nostalgia to your outdoor space. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and drop a comment below telling us your favorite upcycled garden idea. Your support keeps our garden blooming and helps the Daco community grow. Now, grab a cup of tea, settle into your favorite garden chair, and let's begin transforming old treasures into magical garden moments. Welcome to Upcycled Vintage Teacups and Pots. Create a dreamy garden oasis. Upcycling is more than a trend, it's a sustainable way to express your creativity while caring for the planet. By repurposing items like old teacups and worn-out pots, you reduce waste and give beautiful materials a second chance. Gardens thrive on character, and nothing adds character quite like vintage charm. Those mismatched cups and chipped enamel pots tucked in your attic can become statement pieces in your garden story. Plus, upcycled gardening is budget-friendly. Instead of splurging on pricey decor, you can create stunning arrangements with items you already own or find at thrift stores and flea markets. Start your treasure hunt at local thrift stores, garage sales, or online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace or Etsy. Look for unique shapes, faded florals, or delicate patterns that evoke a nostalgic feel. Don't worry if the items aren't perfect, a little crack or fading only adds to their charm. In fact, imperfections give each piece its own story and make your garden feel more alive and personal. Mix and match different colors and sizes for an eclectic look. Remember, in the garden, variety creates interest, so don't be afraid to let your creativity run wild when selecting your upcycled vessels. Before planting, it's important to prep your teacups and pots to ensure proper drainage. Most vintage pieces don't come with drainage holes, so you'll need to create them or use an alternative method. If you're handy with tools, a ceramic drill bit can be used to carefully add a drainage hole to the bottom of a teacup. Always wear protective gear and go slow to avoid cracking the piece. Alternatively, you can add a layer of pebbles or broken pottery to the bottom of the cup before adding soil. This helps prevent root rot by keeping excess water away from the plant's roots. When choosing plants for teacups, think small and charming. Succulents, herbs, or tiny flowering plants are perfect candidates. They don't need much soil and thrive in small spaces. Succulents like Echeveria, Haworthia, and baby jade are low maintenance and look absolutely adorable nestled in delicate china. They also love the excellent drainage that teacups provide. Herbs like thyme, oregano, or mint also do well in slightly larger vintage pots and offer the added bonus of fragrance and flavor for your kitchen. Use a high-quality potting mix suited to your plant's needs. For succulents and cacti, a well-draining soil mix is essential to prevent overwatering. perlite or coarse sand to improve drainage if you're using standard potting soil. This step is especially important if you're not able to drill drainage holes. Don't forget to water carefully. These containers are small, so they retain water differently than standard pots. It's always better to underwater than to overdo it. Now comes the fun part, planting. Start by adding your drainage layer, followed by a small scoop of potting mix. Gently loosen your plant's roots and nestle it into the cup. Fill in around the plant with soil, pressing gently to ensure stability. Wipe off any excess soil from the rim of the cup for a polished, tidy look. Finish with a decorative touch like moss, tiny stones, or a miniature garden ornament to complete the story your teacup is telling. Once your cups and pots are planted, think about how to display them. Groupings of 3 to 5 cups look lovely on garden shelves, windowsills, or wooden crates. You can also hang them from fences or trellises using wire or macrame plant hangers for a vertical garden effect that saves space and adds visual interest. Incorporate them into your garden beds as surprise accents tucked between blooms or alongside stepping stones for a fairy tale-like effect. If your vintage finds are a bit too plain, consider adding your own decorative touches. Acrylic paint, stencils, or decoupage can breathe new life into old pots. Try painting floral motifs, whimsical garden creatures, or even inspirational quotes to personalize each piece. Use waterproof sealer to protect your art from the elements. For a fun twist, involve the kids in decorating their own mini pots. It's a great family project that encourages creativity and gardening interest at a young age. Combining porcelain teacups with weathered metal, wood, or clay creates a lovely contrast in your garden display. Mixing styles keeps your space feeling organic and not too matchy. Vintage floral china pairs beautifully with rustic wooden crates or distressed wrought iron plant stands, evoking a charming cottagecore vibe. Don't be afraid to blend eras. An antique Victorian cup beside a mid-century enamel pot adds character and tells a richer story in your garden design. Rotate your teacup plants and decor to match the seasons. In spring, feature pastel flowers or tiny bulbs. In fall, switch to mini mums or ornamental peppers. You can also add seasonal decorations, a tiny pumpkin in autumn, sprigs of holly in winter, or paper butterflies in the summer. This keeps your garden fresh and exciting, and your teacups become little canvases for each season's story. Upcycled teacup planters make delightful gifts for birthdays, holidays, or even as party favors. Personalize each with a handwritten tag or ribbon to add a heartfelt touch. Create themed gifts like a tea and thyme herb cup or a bloom where you're planted succulent set. These thoughtful gifts are both beautiful and eco-friendly. Don't forget to include care instructions so your recipient can enjoy their little garden treasure for months to come. Regularly check your teacup plants for signs of overwatering or root-bound growth. Their small size means they may need a little more attention. Prune dead leaves, repot if needed, and rotate your display for even sun exposure. A little upkeep goes a long way in keeping your mini garden healthy and thriving. Use a spray bottle for gentle watering and avoid letting water sit at the bottom of cups without drainage. Remember, a happy plant makes a happy gardener. To elevate your garden oasis, consider adding solar fairy lights, lanterns, or glass cloches over your teacup arrangements for a magical, glowing effect. Small accessories like vintage keys, ceramic birds, or repurposed silverware can enhance the theme and tie everything together visually. A little twinkle at night turns your daytime whimsy into an evening dreamscape, making your garden a delight at any hour. Create mini vignettes throughout your garden by clustering themed pieces together, like a tea party corner with a vintage table, cups, and floral arrangements. You might design a fairy garden nook with moss, tiny figures, and teacups acting as homes or flower beds for the wee folk. By giving each space its own mood and personality, you build a dreamy garden that invites exploration and sparks joy. And there you have it, your guide to turning upcycled vintage teacups and pots into a dreamy garden oasis. We hope you're feeling inspired to give new life to your old treasures. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, tap the like button, and comment below with your favorite idea from today's project. We love hearing from our fellow garden dreamers. Thanks again for joining us here on the Daco channel. Until next time, keep your garden blooming and your creativity flowing. Happy planting!